discuss about how to handle a problem, right? So I was hesitating for few minutes before starting this Facebook Live, thinking that whether people actually want to recognize, want to acknowledge that there is a problem, right? So the first thing everybody knows that it is to acknowledge that there is a problem. And the second thing is to look for a solution, right? It is as simple as that. But if you see your day to day life and the people around you, and I have colleagues also, there is a big vision out there, right? I work in affordable housing, and the result that we are supposed to give is to bring in lenders who can uh, give out loans, long-term loans, to the economically weaker section of the society. And that actually requires a lot of regulatory change. And recently, for my good fortune, RBI has brought up a consultative session in which it has relaxed all kinds of rules for microfinance sector. So now it has become very easy for me to go for any institution and ask them to lend, because there is no restriction anymore about the amount of loan, about the size of loan, about the tenure of loan, and that. So that is the plus positive thing, positive aspect in my work. Now there is so what my target now? Suppose there are 26,000 people with whom I work, my entire team works, and so if not 26,000, we can start with 200 people to start lending, so that becomes one instance. Then there are not one lenders, right? Many lenders are there. If you know about microfinance institutions, there are many lenders out there. I am particularly citing this example because this is a day to day issue, and it is a live example that I am facing right now. Now it is not as easy as that. Somebody is giving out money, and to a poorer section of people, and they always have this doubt about whether the repayment will come or not. So that apprehension we need to figure out and do something about it, right? So there are few instruments with which these loan can be securitized, and that is what is our job is. Now, see, so what happens? What is the job now? The job is to facilitate as much as possible. If there is no, the securitization documents are not available, then those things need to be arranged. It is not as simple as that. As I am saying, I agree. But the Orissa government, where I work, where this project is, they are very, very supportive, and they want to know, because they cannot come, the government officials, they cannot come themselves to the ground level. So they depend on the people who are working in the ground level to tell them that this is the problem. So what we need to do is we need to document our cases and reach out to the government officials. So why I had given this long example is it is as simple as that. So when we figure out a problem, it is very simple. And if we know how we can track our progress so that the progress can be measured, because no, unless we evaluate and measure our progress, we cannot actually progress. We cannot do much about our goal. We cannot think of. So This is where I'm trying to find out a solution as to how the mindset works out here, how the psychology works. If this is the case, then all that we need to do is to go out and start working, start working, right? And mostly people, when there is a problem, this they kind of term it as as an impossible problem, and they don't go for a solution. And if if there is a problem, it feels for most of the people to talk about the problem on and on and on, rather than solving the problem. The solution is, of course, if it is not very easy, then it is not very difficult either. So if so many brains are there coming together, and they are trying to figure out a solution, and the other party wants us to give a solution how to go about it, and if we have the solution somewhere else, why can't we take all these experiences into one place and try to resolve this problem? This is a peculiar psychological issue, you know. The That is why people say that people what want and what they need, the need is not perceived by many people, you know. They want to do something else. So that is where, if you want to, mm, if you can see the problem, actually it is not the solution they are looking for. They want something else to happen, so that they want to become something, uh, irrespective of the need. And that is what the market is. That is what the market is. It is none of your solution that they are looking for. So that is where we need to come in and tell them that this is what you require, and this is that is what my solution is. So it is a big perceptional gap. And I don't know, I'm still grappling with it. Maybe all of you are grappling with such kind of problem where the need, the solution, the appropriate solution, and the perception about what we will become. Irrespective of that problem, there is not, whether the problem exists or not, people want to be something else, right? It is by resolving that problem is not always the solution for them. They might be looking for some sort of a way out to carry the problem alongside them. So that is where the problem is. And if you, like say all of us, if we are looking for a solution straight away, then the solution to implement this that solution is very easy, I should say. And everybody should understand that the problem, implementing the problem, is the solution is very easy. And the problem can be tackled just like that. But it is the perception of the people as to how to approach that problem makes things difficult. And let us, so this topic I brought about because I want all of you to give it a thought, right? And let us see if we can resolve some of the problem, because there are pressing problems with everybody, right? And most of the people are not looking for solutions. So that is the very peculiar thing happening. And I sometimes feel kind of hopeless because of this. Anyways, but this is what I know, and I'm sharing with you, so that you can come up with some solution. So far, whenever I have asked you, you look at that video, You look at, you see the problem, you see everything, but hardly many people respond. So here I would like you to respond. And yes, so that will be a great contribution towards something I want to do. Thank you.